What's up, family? We have some breaking information regarding some stimulus checks. In fact, these could be worth up to $2,500 for Americans, and I have the details to share with you today. Now, in addition to that, I have a list of multiple states that will be receiving their own version of a stimulus check this month of August. And we have a list of which states will be sending out some tax rebates as well. So anyways, guys, as we continue to struggle with the economic woes in this country, millions of Americans are hoping and wishing that more stimulus checks or even a federal stimulus check is provided to all Americans that are in need of the most. So anyways, guys, I'm going to be sharing with you which states are sending out one of these checks this month. But before we get started, you already know what to do. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button, as it really helps us grow on YouTube. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Well, guys, starting off, as you can see right here in this particular article, we have a new stimulus update information for you. It says that thousands of Americans are expected to receive up to $2,500 checks very, very soon. The question is, will your state be sending out one of these checks to you or your family? But anyways, guys, right here we have information in regards to stimulus payments that are coming out this month of August. And guys, I want to share those specific states with you today. The first one on the list is the state of Idaho, in which they are saying that they are going to be sending out tax rebates and a special session rebates in March as well as in September of 2022. But now most of the 2022 rebate payments have already been sent out, according to the Idaho State Tax Commissioner. And according to this information, it says that the agency is not done yet, which means that the agency is continuing to send out more payments to taxpayers as they continue to file their annual tax returns and they end up becoming eligible. But anyways, guys, to find out more information about this, you can track the status of your rebates using the Where's My Rebate tool on the tax.idaho.gov/rebate website, guys. And as you can see right here, the link is on the screen. In addition to that, guys, we also have the state of Illinois, in which back in October, they said that that was the last day to submit information to receive the Illinois income tax rebate and property tax rebate, according to the Illinois Department of Revenue. And most of those particular payments have already been made. However, the state comptroller has indicated that payments will still continue until all of them have been issued, which means, guys, those particular rebate checks, they are still going out as of today, which means that some individuals in Illinois may be receiving those checks sometime this month. They are still being released as of now. And then also, guys, moving on to the state of Massachusetts, it says that they began paying out their state tax refunds back in November, and those payments have essentially been over. Eligible filers were entitled to a refund of around 14% of their 2021 Massachusetts state tax liability. And if you have not yet filed your 2021 tax return, however, you are still eligible if you file it by September the 15th. And this information is according to the website mass.gov. You can also get more information on that website as well. But it says that if you are eligible for a refund, you should receive it about 1 month after you file your tax return for 2021. So again, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and get that submitted, because you are missing out on some free money in the state of Massachusetts. And we also have Montana, in which their residents might qualify for a property tax rebate of up to around $675 and or an income tax rebate equal to the lesser of around $2,500 for joint filers. But anyways, guys, they're saying that the state began issuing these individual income tax rebates back in July, a couple of months ago. And according to Montana Business and Income Tax Division, these rebates will be issued in the order that they were filed and will be completed by the end of this year, December the 31st, that is, guys. But anyways, taxpayers in Montana can claim the 2022 property tax rebate online through the agency's transaction portal or by paper form beginning August the 15th, which is next week, guys. This particular claim must be filed by October the 1st, which is next month. The state will begin accepting claims for the 2023 rebate on August the 15th of next year, and the claim must be filed by October the 1st of next year, guys. So anyways, that is in reference to Montana. A couple of rebate for you guys there. And then also, guys, we have New Mexico, in which they have been offering two types of rebates to their residents this year. One particular rebate was for taxpayers, and one of those are not required to file a tax return. The income tax rebate amounts to around $1,000 for joint filers and $500 for single filers and those who are married and filing separately. Eligible residents have until May the 31st of next year to file the 2021 personal income tax return if they have not already done so, according to the New Mexico Department of Taxation and Revenue. So anyways, guys, those are just a little bit of stimulus checks that could be going out this month of August. Mostly these have already gone out prior, but they're still going out as of right now. So sort of the article is a little misleading, but anyways, guys, like I said, these particular states, they have some potential checks going out this month of August. But anyways, guys, moving on, we also found a particular article on the Ramsey Solutions website. Anyways, guys, it talks about a fourth stimulus check. It's happening right now. And if you live in these particular states, so I definitely wanted to go over this particular article with you right here. But anyways, guys, it says right here that which states are giving out a fourth stimulus check. And here's the thing. All 50 states have access to the money, but they have to figure out how they want to spend the money. And yes, guys, we have seen this time and time again, in which the government has provided millions, if not billions of dollars to all 50 states in regards to they are able to spend this money in reference to the COVID-19 and the economic woes that we have been receiving in multiple states across the country, in which these 50 states have the option on how to use that money, but it does need to be in reference to the effects by COVID-19. And that is what they're talking about right here. 50 states have access to the money, but it depends on what your particular state chooses to do with the money. But the good news is that we do have multiple states that have already chosen what to do with their money in regards to offering some additional stimulus checks, or a fourth stimulus check, if you will. And these are the states right here, guys. The first on the list we have is Arizona, in which the Grand Canyon state has a different take when it comes to a stimulus check. They're giving them out to people who are going back to work. Arizona Back to Work program is offering $2,000 to those who got a job after being unemployed. Moving on, guys, we have California, in which the Golden State is the only one on the list to give out big old broad sweeping stimulus checks that look like the ones from the federal government. And here is the breakdown right here. California is making $75,000 or less were sent a one-time check of $600 or $1,200 as part of the Golden State stimulus. And then the Golden State stimulus part 2, they could be eligible for a second stimulus check anywhere between $500 and $1,100. And that's on top of the extra money that the state paid out through the Young Child Tax Credit to those who have children ages 6 and younger. Also, guys, we have Colorado, in which they have decided to focus their giving stimulus checks to unemployed. They sent out $375 to folks who had gotten at least one unemployment check payment between March the 15th of 2020 through October the 24th of 2020. We also have the state of Maine, in which they have what's called disaster relief payments, and these ended up sending out $285 checks as a thank you. Also, guys, Maryland, they're saying that if anyone has filed for the Earned Income Tax Credit on their 2019 tax return, they could be receiving checks worth up to $500 for families or $300 for individuals. Missouri, they're saying that if you work in a mental health facility, nursing home, or correction facility, the state is giving out an additional $250 per paycheck for those individuals just to say thank you. And then also, guys, New Mexico, the land of the enchantment, $5 million was set to be given out to people who didn't qualify for the federal stimulus check. New Mexicans that fall in a lower income group will get a one-time payment of $750. New York, they had a program called Excluded Workers Fund, in which the state started giving out monies between $3,200 and $15,000 one-time unemployment benefits to workers who lost unemployment or income during the COVID-19 pandemic. Vermont, they have what's called the Vermont Frontline Frontline Employees Hazard Pay Grant Program. They ended up giving out checks between $1,200 and $2,000 to frontline workers who served during the beginning of the pandemic. And anyways, guys, we also have some fourth stimulus checks that were given out specifically to our teachers, which we obviously know, guys, that those are the ones who really need it the most, because without the pandemic, they still wasn't receiving enough money just to survive, guys. But anyways, these particular states right here, such as Florida, Georgia, Michigan, Tennessee, and Texas, they all gave out specific individual bonus checks to those individuals that were teachers in these particular 5 states. So anyways, guys, if you live in those particular states, that is some awesome news. It looks like Florida gave out $1,000 bonuses. Georgia gave out $1,000 bonuses. Michigan gave out $500 bonuses. Tennessee, $1,000 bonuses. And Texas ended up giving out $500 raises, as well as up to $2,000 incentives for some of their teachers. So anyways, guys, that is some awesome news to hear. We love to see information like this in regards to additional stimulus checks or fourth stimulus checks for some individuals. But like I said, guys, not all 50 states have decided to give out that money to its citizens in its respective state. But just know that they still have the money on hand, and they actually have a deadline in which they have to decide how to spend that money. And I believe that deadline is sometime next year, guys. So if your state hasn't done anything for its citizens, be on the lookout, guys, because once we get close to that particular deadline in which the federal government has already told the 50 states that they have to use that money or they have to lose it, guys, we should start seeing more and more states determine how to use that money. Now, whether or not they decide to give it to its citizens in the state or they decide to spend it on other things, that is up to your particular state and your governor, guys. But just know that you need to keep your eyes out in regards to this information. So you might want to Google it for yourself to find out who the governor is, find out how you can write a letter or reach out to your local state officials to give them sort of an option of how to spend that money from the COVID-19 pandemic. So anyways, guys, like I said, that is what we have right here on the screen today. And hopefully, guys, we will get more information of more states joining in on all the fun to give out fourth stimulus checks to the American people, especially the ones who need it the most. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money or some free cash, such as signing up with Webull, where they are giving away 12 free stocks after you deposit at least 1 penny. Now, the good thing about it is that those 12 free stocks can actually be worth around $3,000. And if you want to, all you have to do is cash them in and then withdraw all of your money back into your bank account. Or if you want to use this opportunity to start your investing journey, either way, guys, they are both great opportunities for you to start today. Anyways, guys, that link will be down below. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.